Ben Simmons. Just a few years ago, he was on top of the world. Drafted with the first overall pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Ben Simmons was the chosen one. The player that would take the Philadelphia 76ers to the promised land. An injury delayed his career for a season, but once he was able to officially step on the NBA court, he looked well worth the selection. A Rookie of the Year nod was just the surface of what Ben Simmons could become, and the pairing of him and Joel Embiid was set to wreak havoc on the league for many, many years to come. Or that's what we all thought. The Sixers could never get over the hump with Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, as the pairing just never really fit. Despite the all-star nods, all defensive teams, the playoff berths, and an all-NBA appearance, there was one dark cloud that always stuck over Ben Simmons' head. That was his jump shooting. Ben Simmons never had a shot, not in high school, in college, or in the NBA. He just didn't shoot the ball. Through his first 4 years of his career, Ben Simmons attempted just 24 threes in 217 games. In fact, he didn't make his first career three-pointer until his third season in the NBA. And I mean, Ben Simmons has it all. At 6'10", he has crazy athleticism, incredible playmaking abilities, insane defensive instincts, and a vet-like basketball IQ. He just would never shoot the ball. And it was that right there that would be the downfall of his 76ers career, because the lack of a shot ruined the spacing on the team, and the team's potential was always capped because of it. While Joel Embiid made huge progressions in his game, Ben Simmons stayed stagnant, and everybody knew that the Sixers would have to make a decision on which of the two that they would have to keep. And on June 20th, 2021, that choice became very, very clear.
Simmons, they cleared out for him. Tapping his way in. Spins on Gallinari, gives it up. Oh, he was right there.
But that's when you know that the game is in your head. That's a dunk for Ben Simmons right there. You gotta...
Ben Simmons made the biggest blunder of his NBA career at the worst moment, passing up a dunk over Trae Young in a decision that ultimately lost the Sixers the series. Ben Simmons became the enemy and was alienated by fans, coaches, and even his own teammates. Everyone had something to say about Ben's decision, and he didn't like that. It was essentially no coming back from this for Ben, and thus he requested a trade. He sat out of games, he wouldn't talk to doctors or anyone until finally he was traded to the Brooklyn Nets. But he didn't appear in a game into the 2022-23 season, and everyone kind of wondered why. Then another hiccup in the Ben Simmons saga was revealed. A back injury that Ben had suffered around Sixers training camp was never really talked about or known because, like I said, he just wasn't talking to doctors. And this was an injury that made him look like a shell of his former self. Everyone thought it was his confidence, but this back injury was the real reason as to why he played as badly as he did. He just couldn't move how he used to, and it had a big effect on his play until the Nets made the decision to shut him down until he was 100%. Mid-season trades were made, there were coaching changes and culture changes, and during this time, everyone seemed to forget about Ben. Until this offseason. Media Day came around, and Ben Simmons is now healthy, and he seems to have a vibrant glow around him. During Media Day, he talked about how confident he was in his game right now, being 100% healthy and going back to the player that he used to be. Players on the team have been raving about him, citing just how good and how important he is to the team. And in the Nets' first preseason game, Ben Simmons showed out. 10 points, 3 assists, and a couple of highlight-worthy plays in just 14 minutes put everyone on notice. The old Ben Simmons is back, and he's looking to be better than ever. Ben will be the key to unlocking this Nets team. Expecting him to return back to his all-star form is going to be scary going against a team with him, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, and Nick Claxton as the core. You add Spencer Dinwiddie and Cam Johnson to the mix, and this is a core that has all the makings of a good team in the East with high upset probability. It's the perfect opportunity for Ben to rewrite his career, entering his prime and in a situation with little to no pressure. He's gonna prove everyone wrong and show the world that he is still one of the best players in the NBA.